I forget myself sometimes, I really do. So, hello everybody, welcome in. When people start coming in, I'll start talking. I'm not bothered paying out StreamYards. I'm using the free StreamYards, so there's no intro. Sorry about that. Um, it is what it is. You know what I mean? StreamYards is like $88 right now, and I don't think that my channel don't even bring that in. To be quite honest, because I don't go live enough, and I do it for fun more than anything else. But anyway, welcome in everybody. I mean, I'm gonna leave you pile in. We're gonna talk about the UK rally I did show. How people tried to get that man to strike me. Well, that didn't happen. I didn't think it would actually because I emailed him. Like I said about 5 times on the same fucking live, but it's like no one was listening. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Well, you can I can see 12V. I mean, I'm not fucking dumb, right? Oh, did you name Purple Cactus yet? Just a curiosity. I seen Bubble Butt trying to say Suze, call her Susie. Bubble Butt, the Susie name is a child name. I was always called as a child. Just so you know, not many people call me that anymore, but it was always a child name. So I mean, I don't even have to be even in that Bubble Butt's orbit, and she still comes at me. I mean, girl, you need to give that up. I mean, it's a bit. We call that a bit Irish. You know what I mean? There's no one coming at you. There's no one saying anything about you, and you just keep bringing my name up. Yeah, that's a bit obsessive, don't you think? But anyway, I digress. I do believe Keir Starmer is going to be taken out of office very soon. Is anyone surprised with that one? Anyone from the UK surprised with that? No. So I'm going to wait for you to come in, and I will address the monkey, as they call it. I love the way you call everything a racist. I don't believe the Union Jack is a racist. I don't believe the St. George's flag is a racist. I don't believe the Scottish flag is a racist. I don't believe the Irish flag is racist. And I think it's just people with their stupid bullshit. It's only the few people who go into purples and say, that's an racist rally. She's a racist. I mean, she should know better. Her son is Muslim. When did I say Ali was Muslim? When? Ali is of no denomination. Ali is not anything. He can pick that up when he's older. So stop with that. You don't even know his second name. He has a middle name, obviously, and because me and his father wasn't married, it's obvious. His maiden name is obviously Bennett, just like Melanie's. So where you get that bullshit from is kind of funny. I do have to laugh at it though to try and tell me what denomination my son is. Yeah, okay. Not to mention the fact that I brought him up and he was going to a Christian school for all his life, more or less of the best part of his life. But anyway, and it wasn't about Islam is a religion. It's not a culture. I just want to mention that right now. I have lived with Islamic people and I know what they do. I know what they're capable of doing. I very much know what they're capable of doing. I very much know what's written in their book, and I've read the whole book in English to be quite honest, and I can't find anything positive out of it. I can find one sentence out of the whole book, and that says, "To kill one man is like to kill the whole of humanity." Other than that, it goes downhill the whole ways. So yeah, and I do like the fact that people are calling me a racist because I showed a UK rally. Okay, it was a UK rally, guys. You do rallies over in America all the time. And I don't give a fuck who ran the rally. It doesn't matter to me. I didn't even show you the best part, to be quite honest. Didn't show you the best part at all. I know, Purple, if you're listening, my son is not Muslim. He's of no denomination. In other words, that means he can pick out when he's older what he wants to be. There is going to be no pressure put on him whatsoever. He does not attend mosques or anything like that. So, and I know that because he's been with me and he told me everything. So, no, you're wrong. He is not Muslim. Sorry. A 13-year-old Muslim boy, because they're more higher elevated than the females, he should be going to mosque and all that. His father does not take him because he is of no denomination. In other words, that means that Ali can pick out whichever religion he wants to pick out when he wants to pick it out. There's going to be nothing forced upon him. And that's written in the of course, a lot of people can't tell you this, but I don't mind to share this part. That has been written in the court documents as well. So if people think that I don't know what school he goes to, what time he goes to school, who's his doctor, or what this and what that is, you're all fools. If you're listening to someone in your ear saying that they think this and they know that, they don't know jack shit. They haven't been around for it. They weren't there for it. So you need to stop, all right? That's the only thing that kind of bugged me. I mean, it went from Sean O'Reilly to questioning my son's what religion my son was when he is literally no denomination. He has his name Ali. He has an Irish name, and then his name Bennett. That doesn't sound very Islamic to me. Do you think so? I mean, am I missing something? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not that clever and I don't know what it's like, right? Or maybe it's the fact that I read the the Quran about 3 or 4 times in English, and I know everything about that book. And then of course, I knew the Bible anyway because I was, brought up Christian, right? Which religion should never come into anything at all. But they brought it into Purple's big time. The whole naysayers, as I call them, the gobshites and the fuckheads and the needle pushers and whatnot. Yeah, you brought it in there. So now, I mean, like numbers dropped down to 19, and why you've nothing to say for yourselves? Pooh, CJ, Dree, all the fuckheads. Smoke the weed, man. You're just good place to smoking the weed. Oh, okay, bitches. All right. Smoke the weed. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, until someone comes in and talks to me, I'm not saying no more. I'll have a cigarette. Hello, are you looking for me? Um, my chat is like no one's moving, nothing, nothing at all. Doesn't matter to me. If you think that I come on YouTube to get big amounts of money or anything like that, no, I don't. I don't get paid from YouTube at all, actually, because I don't come on, and I choose not to come on because my mental health is more important than listening to a bunch of fucking idiots. I would like to know who told Purple my son was Muslim. That I would love to know that one. Someone went in and swore by it that my son was Muslim. when we all know Ali has no denomination. Ali has never been christened. He has no denomination. That's kind of what I call fucked up. That's trying to set the bar up there to say Tommy Robinson is a racist. He's this, he's that. Did he make mistakes in Tom? Did Tommy make mistakes in his life? Oh, 110% he did. Did he say stupid shit? Yeah, but don't we all? But don't you grow from that? Don't you grow from it and you realize that, this is not the way to go about things, or the world has gone so fucked up right now, I would call it. I mean, look at Keir Starmer, for instance. I mean, the whole country's calling him a wanker. You know, the whole country. But here's where I'm going to go with my lives. This is only a chat live right now. But trust me and believe me when I say this, I'm going to show you more stuff in the UK. I'm going to go the UK route and do things. And I wasn't stream sniping. I already emailed that man. Do you see me getting a strike off him? No, not at all. I already had the permission the night beforehand. And actually, we, at one point, they tried to, that rally, what happened on the 16th, the government tried to stop it, but the Metropolitan Police did not, they let it go. So for a lot of people who think they know everything, especially people that are living in Scotland, they think they know everything when they have a a different parliament than here in the UK, as we call it. Um, Scotland doesn't not even. I mean, there was a lot of people who came down from Scotland, you know, which with their flags too. So if you're calling what I did a racist, you're calling all those. I would think it was 2 million people who turned out for that parade. When I'm talking in chat, aren't I, Midnight Girl, Midnight West Girl? Yeah, you're the first I've seen in there, actually. It's just that I refuse to pay for streamer, so I can't play my what you call it. And you're probably a fucking troll, so I don't know. Midwestern girl. Midwestern girl of what country? And because we are talking about the rally, what happened in the UK on the 16th. Good evening, Steve. How are you doing? Don't know you either, but welcome. Welcome in. Steve, I think I've seen you on purples before. Not sure. But what I mean, look, I refuse to pay for StreamYards. It's gone up to $88 now, and I'm using the free one. I can't play my intro or nothing, so, and I do have intros and I do have all that. So it is what it is. YouTube doesn't pay me, so I don't give it a flying fuck, to be honest. But anyway, how you doing, Steve? How you doing, Midwestern girl? Welcome. You're not gonna find me doing this a lot, but I will. Oh, you're from North Carolina. Welcome in. Um, I'm not gonna do like these chat kind of read read everything kind of chat lives. I will do them every now and again when I think this should be done, but most of the time I'm going to show you stuff what's going on in the UK, more or less. Of course, people battered me for the one I did the last time. They brought up my minor son, which is he's of no denomination, none whatsoever. I mean, really. Yeah, okay, because people tell them, oh, his name is They don't even know his fucking middle name. I'll put it that way. His middle name is very Irish. And if anyone's going to tell me anyway different, I should know because I was one who named him. So, it's kind of funny how people just supporting the channel. Not no, you're fine. No, I'm just having a little bit of a rant. Don't worry. It's just because I did the UK rally the other day. They all called me a racist. I didn't think that anyone come turning up to a rally is and they're holding their flag of their country is a racist. I just don't. I'm sorry, I don't. That doesn't sit with me at all. It's just weird. They said I'm a racist. I mean, really? I do believe the Americans hold rallies all the time. That's not new to American people. But the minute I stream it, it's a racist. No, it wasn't. How was the flag a racist? That's the question. And they were on about the Palestinians. And I said to them, you need to go and talk to Trump about that one. I mean, Trump is the one who started a war over there, no one else. But no worries, you're welcome in. I mean, everyone's welcome into this channel. Every now and again, I will do a live like this, and then other than that, I will be doing other things. We have we have an protest right now in North. There you go. Thank you very much, Steve. You have rallies the whole time. It doesn't mean to say you're a racist at all. You have the right to do that. That's one of your amendments, I do believe. The right to freedom of speech, the right to freedom of expression, I do believe. So me showing some part of a rally of 4 hours of a UK rally, people call me a racist. You know. Make your voice be heard. 100%, Steve. I'm with you there. Everyone's voice should be heard, Steve. Everyone's voice should be heard. You know? All these fucking sissy, I wouldn't say it. Because if I say it, they'll say that I said this. Everyone's voice should be heard no matter what way you look at it. If you feel that you agree with that, take out your flag and fly your flag as much as you can. You know? And not to mention, I didn't even show the whole rally. There was lots of American people there. There was lots of American flags there. People were trying to say there wasn't, but that's bullshit. But see, I didn't show the whole rally. I didn't because there was copyrighted music being played. With YouTube, YouTube will hit you on copyright music alone. But to bring a minor child into it, trying to say that he's a Muslim, I find that laughable. I genuinely do. I'm his mother. Without me, there would be no Ali Bennett. You know, he has no denomination. He can choose that when he's older. Hey, Freestyle, how are you doing? And if anyone tells you different on that, they can go fuck off. Simple as. I'm his mother. I brought him into the world. I should know better. Um, he's free. His freedom of expression will come out when he's of age. And I don't care where his father comes from. It doesn't make him any different than anyone else. I don't see it like that at all. But you won't see the people coming in here causing bullshit now, will you? Because they know now they have my full fucking attention. Right? Whereas when I was showing the rally, I was kind of watching the rally more than I was looking at chat. And then at one point, they tried saying I was sleeping. If I was asleep, you would hear me snore like there was no. You would hear me snore to the moon and back, and you'd also hear me speak talk. I talk in my sleep. I agree. There. I mean, you can agree to disagree, and if you don't like it, I mean, at the end, the U.S. hold rallies all the time. They take out their flags and they hold their flags proudly. And for people to call 2 million people a racist is like what? And you had Scottish flags, Irish flags, the Union Jack, St. George's flag, Israeli flag. You had everything at this one particular rally. And we knew that this was coming on the 16th. I had that planned. Trust me and believe me, I had that planned. It's so better than coming on here just spout my mouth off, and it's better to show stuff, it's better than being the same old. I don't want to do the same old. I want to do different things. Hey, Purple. And Purple, I did talk about you, but I didn't talk about you in a bad light. I did say people did go into your chat after I finished my live with the rally. Number one, I did say hello to you. Number two, my son is of no denomination. He's not Muslim. He's not anything. I know people went in and told you that, and it's not like you would know. But I can tell you, he is of no denomination right now. He can pick out whichever when he's older. No, Susan hasn't. I'm telling Purple what I said. No, I'm Purple, but people came in your chat, you know, after I finished my live and you went on live later on. People came in your chat saying the rally was a racist. I don't believe it was because it was people expressing how they felt about the government here in the UK. Number one. Number two, then they brought up my son in your chat, where that's like he's a minor. And I can tell you, he has no denomination. His name is Ali. I'm not going to give his middle name, but I will tell you it's very Irish. And his surname is Bennett because I was never married to his father. So there. So people fuck off with that one, okay? Stop telling lies to Purple. Going in telling lies to Purple. They knew I would be in bed because I have myself on a good routine right now. They knew I wouldn't be awake for your late evening live because Purple, when I went live, think 5 hours ahead of you. It wasn't that early when I went live. Not UK, not in UK, not UK standards. You said Purple called your son Muslim. No, I never said Purple called my son Muslim. Get yourself get it together. I said people went in and said to Purple, my son was Muslim. Purple, go back and watch the replay on this. Go back and watch the replay on this. Because this fucking cunt here is lying. Ali is named after his father, but no one knows what his middle name is. But his surname is Bennett. Okay, Pooh, fucking Elizabeth. And I only called you Elizabeth after Queen Elizabeth, by the way. That was a joke. And you were so fucking dumb. You picked up the name Elizabeth. Well done, dumbass. Well done. Well done to you, you dumb fuck. I only just did that after Queen Elizabeth, you fucking idiot. No, people piled into Purples after I couldn't I finished my life and I said I actually watched it in the morning time or Purple I watched your live and I seen people going in there, CJ whatever and Dree and them and they were saying that my son was Muslim. My son is not Muslim. He is of no denomination. Not that it's anyone's fucking business when you think about it. Isn't it weird how y'all try to and the rally had nothing got to do with Islam at all. Islam is a religion, not a culture. We were shown culture. We were not shown a religion. So there's where you get it all mixed up and fucked up as well. You think, oh, the Muslim. I mean, really? There was no one saying anything bad about Muslims in that rally. They were standing up for the government. They were standing up to the government. There was no one saying anything about Muslims in that. In fact, I was told that there was a lot of Muslims there helping out. Thank you, Midnight Girl. I never said that. You know, Mid- Purple Midnight Girl is telling you straight up there. Look, Susan never said that. But you can go back and re-listen. No worries. I said the people who came in your chat said it, and I seen Pooh as well. Pooh went in saying you could hear the clicks in the bottles. No, Pooh, you're a liar. There's no fucking drink. If your parents are Irish and Polish, then the child is Irish Polish. You can decide what you wanna be when you're older. 100%. You are what you are. Period. 100%. I'm not gonna fucking highlight that because it's a damn good comment. I'm not worried about it if you did or did not. Purple, I didn't. Seriously, honestly. I mean, if I did, I'd say it, right? I would say, you know me. I said the people who piled in your chat were putting that into your head. They were telling you that. I mean, it was like they couldn't wait till you hit the live button to so they could talk about a minor child in your chat. And I didn't get to see that until the following daytime. And I was thinking, okay, where did this come out of? Who said that Ali was even a Muslim? Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I mean, he has no denomination. It's written on the court filings. Even he will pick when he's older whatever he wants to be. You have one parent who is Christian, and you have the other parent who's Muslim. So he has his own. It's up to him what he wants to be, and I think already at 13 years of age, I think I know where he's going with all this. But I'm going to say nothing, right? I'm going to say I'm not because I see him all the time. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say a word. Leave him pick what he has to pick. At the end of the day, honestly. But I know where he's going with it, and it doesn't matter. It's no disrespect to anybody. About purple is not that serious. Just don't be tabby. What? What? Susan, this is great news. You can say that what you want about purple. Not that serious. Just don't be a tabby. What you mean don't be a tabby? Tabby's my friend. What you mean don't be a tabby? Yeah, purple, I'm lost on that one too. Tabby is my friend. I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, seriously, what are you talking about? Don't be a tabby. What the fuck does that mean? I genuinely don't know what that means, to be honest. I'm kind of confused a bit. Don't be a tabby. What does that mean? No one's talking about Tabitha in here. I'm Tabitha's friend, so you know. But I think I genuinely feel that Purple didn't get to watch the 4 hours of that whole rally, and obviously she was out doing shopping or doing whatever she was doing, and she didn't get to watch it, and that's fine. You know what I mean? That's okay. There's no one bitching about that. But I seen the crowd the day later when I did a rewatch, them piling in saying that my son was Muslim. No, that's lies. I mean, once again, that's people putting out lies who think they know. They know. They don't. These motherfuckers don't know anything. Okay, they might want to think they do, but they don't. And a rally is not about religion. It's about what's going on in the country. So that's two different things altogether. And I was told literally that Muslims were there and they were handing out food to people and they enjoyed their day out too. So, although you say that it was in a racist rally, I don't see in a racist rally when people stand shoulder to shoulder with their different flags, like all the different flags. And I'm not talking about the Union, only just the Union Jack. No, my son's father is not Arabic. No, no, he's not. So I'm not going to talk about him. No, he's not Arabic. But it'd be like pulling teeth right now if you ask me any more questions after that one because I won't answer. Where is he from? Why don't you go and ask him that one? I'm not answering. He's from the UK right now. He has a UK passport and everything. So if you ask me where's he from, he's from the UK. The main people are putting a divide against a rally and religion is people I find on YouTube. They're the ones clutching their pearls and doing whatever they can do. Oh my God, did they say that? I mean, seriously, you're living in the year 2026 right now. You need to fucking grow a set, you know what I mean? No, he never took my son to another big country. Yeah, you're wrong. So obviously you're a troll and you've been around a bit. So come on to your real name. I'm reading the comment right now. Oh, okay. I'm Irish and I'm classed as a UK citizen right now. Um, because I've been over there probably 20 years, I think, around. Um, my father's son is not from an Arabic country, so keep trying. And actually, he's a UK citizen right now as well. You know, I didn't marry him for. He didn't get married. I never married him. So Ali doesn't have any. Even his father doesn't even put any religion on him. He said he'll pick it when he's older, and that's what me and him came together as we are doing co-parenting. We came together and said the same thing. And why people are running into purples and saying that Ali was Muslim, that's a fucking lie. That is a goddamn lie. Even his father wouldn't even say that. Even his own father wouldn't even say that. That's bullshit. Yeah, his father did take him to Pakistan to see some family, which he has, but he also takes him to go to Ireland too. So, what's your point? What is your point? his father took him to Ireland too. So what's your point? Citizenship and ethnicity are two different things. Yeah. When you read account, you've obviously been here for a while. And by the way, the whole Pakistani trip, I could have blocked that. But as a mother, I wanted my son to see the world. So I said, go ahead and do it. His father had to ask me permission. And I gave him that permission. Because I'm not one of those mothers who said, no, you can't do that. I didn't do that at all. I gave permission, full permission, actually. So what's that got to do with UK flag? That's the point I'm trying to make. Pakistan is a country. It's a culture. It's not a. It's not a rally. It's not nothing got to do with anything. In fact, I heard Muslims were feeding the people who were there in the audience when it got down to the big stage. I did not show the big stage where everyone was up there singing and whatnot. I didn't show any of that because it was copyrighted music, no matter who sang it. But yeah, I heard they were giving out food. So I don't think the Pakistanis were even defended on that rally, to be very honest. But of course, people in my chat were. Yeah, thank you very much. 100%. We are proud, very proud. And I did leave Ali. Of course, his father did have to ask for permission to take Ali out of the country, and I gave him permission. I didn't want to stop my son from seeing other places. I knew he'd be safe, and yeah, he did get to go, and he also got to go to Ireland too. So Muslim is a religion, and it's not a culture. Just bear that in mind. When you're speaking about Islam, that's a religion. It's not a culture, and I think that's where people get things confused every now and again. I have lived with Muslims a long time, a very long time, and to call me a racist is laughable. Believe me, it's laughable. There is no shame in what my son is. He's part. You could say if you want to say it, okay, he's half Pakistani, he's half Irish, but he's a UK citizen. He's born in the UK. He goes to Ireland. He went to Pakistan last year. So what? I gave the green light for him to go. I didn't want to block him. But see, this is where the people are getting it all wrong. They're getting it all confused. When they see a rally going on in the UK, they think it's against the Islamic State. It's not against the Islamic State. It's against the UK state, actually. It's against the crap what's going on in the UK. I do believe the Prime Minister will be out by September. You know, it was all about the Prime Minister of the UK. It wasn't about Muslims, whichever culture is outside of that. I don't know. You can name them, hundreds. But they were all very fast to run into purple and call me a racist. Very fast. I'm far from a racist. Trust me on that one. You'd be surprised who are the real racist people. It's not the average Irish person. It's not. You'd be surprised who's a racist. I'm going to leave you with that thinking in your mind, who is a racist? I'm going to leave you think that one. Just in your mind, think about that. Georgette, go fuck yourself. I'm not a racist, you dumb fuck. Maybe you're calling me a racist because you are really a racist. Maybe. It's called deflection. Well, Pooh, when I said that when I wanted to go into London, it wouldn't be a safe place for me in London because of the way the crime rate is gone in London. And the most people who are being attacked right now in London, if we looked at the statistics, is white people. So shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about, okay? So fuck off, right? Pooh Elizabeth, which I made up that name for you when you were such a fool, you grabbed it. You were such a fool, you grabbed it. No one called me racist. I mean, why would anyone call me racist? I mean, I'm the only child. I'm the only person who had a child out of, the only one in the family who had a child who was of different ethnicity. So, and you're calling me racist? Okay, you have no fucking idea. Which I find funny. I'm gonna be laughing all the way to the bank tonight. Trust me. I think if a racist word hit you on the fucking face, you wouldn't know what I meant. I don't matter at all. Well, why are you in my chat then? Fuck off. Pooh Elizabeth the second, Elizabeth the second. You were such an idiot, Pooh. You fucking, I turned that name at you and you ran with it. And I find that comical. I really do. Thank you very much. Pakistan is a nation. Ireland, would say Ireland is a nationality. Muslim and Christianity is a religion. All Susan is saying is her son is of the age he will be, decides what religion he will follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that because that's all I'm saying. There's no one saying anything. Hey, General, how are you doing? Yeah, Pooh Elizabeth's a nice name. So, Pooh, I dropped the name Pooh Elizabeth and Pooh ran off and changed the name so quick. It was so funny. Oh my God, did I shit and giggle after that? Pooh Elizabeth II, no mind you. My God, Pooh, you're such a gullible person. You really are. You're so stupid, man. Now, I appreciate the fact that they pointed that one out because there's no one saying anything about anyone's religion. But when you run into someone else's chat and call me a racist and all the rest of it, no, not happening. Sorry. My son will pick out his own religion when he's of age. Simple as. Bottom line. And he shouldn't even be. You know what? He shouldn't have even been brought up on the day of that rally. He shouldn't have even been brought up because he's nothing to do with anything. Pooh Elizabeth. Pooh Elizabeth fell for that name. My God, if I said Pooh Charles, it would have went for that one too, wouldn't you, Pooh? Because you're that gullible. Pooh Charles the Third. Pooh Henry the Charles the Third. Or hold on, Camilla Parker Smalls. That's another name for you, Pooh. I heard Pooh is really Camilla Parker Smalls. You're the only one laughing about it, Susan. Actually, that's what you may think. A lot of people laughed at it, but you just don't know it. You, the power of Susan, I can get someone to change their name just like that. And do you know how many people laughed at that? You have no idea. You had no idea. Nobody thinks you got one over me. Oh, wow. Okay, well, yeah, we do. A lot of people thought it was really funny. It seems today the world knows, matters what someone else says. It seems to be racist. Well, look, you can be. My God, you mentioned the word. Oh, maybe I'm coming out of body and I'm being someone. Maybe. Who knows, Pooh? Who knows, Pooh? You dumb fuck. Who knows, right? But at the end of the day, I got one over on you, and you fucking know it, and you don't like to hear that one. You don't like to hear it, do you, Pooh? Well, a lot of other people thought it was funny too. Let me tell you that they were watching it in real time. So who's been dumb? No one. It is quite funny. It really is. To think that someone would run off and change their name at the drop of a hat. I could have said Charles Camilla for all I could have said Camilla. Actually, I'm sorry I didn't say the word Camilla. Camilla would have been absolutely fantastic for this live stream. Come back to reality, Susan. Oh, trust me, my friend, I'm in reality. I live reality every single day. But like I said, this is going to be the one-off live where I'm going to come in and going to talk to people. I know a lot of people were saying, "Oh, I was sleeping." No, you would know if I was sleeping. I'd be talking in my sleep and doing all sorts of fucked up shit. I was in awe of all the flags. I was like looking at it and I was thinking, "Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing." Medication was prescribed by the doctor. Pooh, is that what you're talking about? Okay. At least I don't smoke the old pot stuff. I don't do that. I'm on medication, Pooh, Elizabeth. But that you think that hurts my feelings, no, it doesn't. Sorry, Susan. After all your lies, I would say I wouldn't say anything. You know, it's funny how you can get a person to change their name so quick, though. That was comical. I had a whole host of people watching that one. That was absolutely comical. Only and they have lived with it. I changed it, loved. Yeah, Pooh Elizabeth, I love your name, Pooh Elizabeth II. I do believe we're stuck with that name for like at least 14 days. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to come up with another name then, and after you change your name back again, Pooh, I'll tell you another name. I know Pooh's real name. Pooh's name is Camilla. Camilla, that's what it is. I'm going to wait for the 14 days now. I have to wait 14 days. And then Pooh will run around with the name Camilla. That's how stupid people are. That just comes to show you. That genuinely just comes to show you what people are really like. And for all the minions who ran into purpose, speaking about a minor child who is not even on YouTube, really, because of a rally, his mother was shown people who were very much interested. People are not interested in just watching a live stream like this anymore. They're more interested in watching things. It kind of gets a bit boring. I don't know, for me it does. That's why I don't come on a whole lot, you know. Unless I have something I know I really want to do, I'm probably not going to come on all that much. Unless I have something I really want to show someone, I will do that, you know. And I'm leaning more towards showing in Ireland, what's going on in Ireland, and showing what's going on in the UK. But I won't show any country in a bad light at all. Because I believe both them countries are my home. Um, People calling her, let me just get this up here for a minute, honey. People calling people racist is overused today. Not everything someone says is not a racist. Seems if you don't like the person, you will find or twist it, and you will twist it to that person is a racist. 110%, yeah. So I'm reading so slow. I mean, I'm a bit, yeah, dyslexic, whatnot. But anyway, we got there. Bit dumb and dumb as you come, if you know what I mean. Very true. Very true. They like to twist it up and make it seem like you're the horrible person. You are the worst person in the world for showing a rally. Where's and why my son came into it was there was no need for that at all. And I always said Ali has no denomination. But I won't give out his second name. But you do know his surname is Bennett, right? So we'll just say Ali Bennett. Who is the queen now? Hey, hold the queen. Queen of fucking shit. That's what Pooh is. The queen of fucking bullshit AI, too. And Pooh, you're never going to know what my scooter looks like, you dumb fuck. And even to come at a person who has to use a scooter, that tells you how low you are. Genuine. Here's an intelligent person speaking. Wonder why there's so much hate on YouTube. Wonder if some of those people are so hateful in real life. That, you know what? I thought that. I genuinely thought that one. I really thought that. These people are so sad in their real lives. They need to come at people. They really do. And they have nothing positive to say about their own lives, so they sit around on YouTube and just try to come at anybody. And they try to come at anybody anyway. They don't give a fuck what to say to you, hurt your feelings, or I've seen it a million times over. You know what I mean? Hey, Nuhabi, how you doing, lovely? Welcome in. Oh, I'm just as bad and just as worse in real life. I think, yeah, you need to come under your real fucking name. Obviously, you know me that much. You don't know me at all. You don't know me. I mean, if you're saying that you're coming under that name right now, you obviously were here before when I was going through hard times, or You are not who you are saying you are right now, and I don't believe you're saying who you are right now. Oh, Susan is worse in real life. She's proved it on and off of YouTube. Really, Georgette? Oh my God. You've never met me in your life. You're never going to meet me. Girl, you are never going to meet me, and I got to make a bathroom break. Sorry. And it's a bathroom break, right? It's a bathroom break, bitches, right? Right, I'm back from the ladies' room. I seen that one comment coming in there, so I blocked it. Someone using someone else's name, obviously, tried to get clout and whatnot. Not happening here. So the way forward is going to be we're going to start showing more rallies, more things what's going on in the UK. Um, UK, well, arrested in the UK for racist slurs. I don't really need to explain when I had a mental health breakdown about the racist slurs. I did go to court and I apologized to the court, and I also paid them £114. That's probably much more than you probably never paid. I mean, I know a lot of people should be going to court right now, but they're not, and believe it or not, I mean, the people you hang out with, you want to be very careful because they're probably telling you a bunch of fucking lies. All right? I mean, let me have a look back on the Limerick newspaper, for instance, right? We can always put that out there. It's just so easy. Just look up the archives of the Limerick newspaper and stuff like that if we wanted to. But I choose not to because I'm going forward on my channel and I will be showing you more things, what will be going on in the UK and whatnot. And, we have a fantastic country over here and we'll be showing you stuff what's going on in Ireland too. So that's the route I'm going to be going. So this is probably going to be the last live you're ever going to really get my attention, so to speak. Because when I was on my other live, I wasn't really reading chat. You know why? Because I couldn't give a fuck. I really didn't care about one gun after another, as you see normally. Yeah, that didn't do anything for me at all. It didn't. So I choose not to call it out. And if you want to do that in chat when I'm doing other stuff, go ahead. But yeah, I won't be sending anything. Come on, your real name, dumb shock. Stop playing. I know. I have a feeling I know who that is. We can always have a look at the old Irish archives. I'm in the paper quite a bit over there actually for dancing and whatnot. Thank you. I am from the UK and I have always supported Susan for 5 years. Yes, you have. No hobby, 110%. And no hobby, they were coming at me because I showed some of the rally. And they call it a racist, but I don't believe anyone's flags are a race. They're a flag, you know. And then they brought my minor son into it too. And that's why I'm here now today saying my son is of no denomination until he's older. He can pick whatever he wants. Hell, he can come Buddhist for all I know, you know. Who knows? I don't know. Can't answer that question. Pole dancing? No. Never did pole dancing in my life. What, do you think I was brought up like that, Pooh? Pole dancing? 100% coming from someone's channel, just as a lot of nasty about where you come from. Interesting, that one. Interesting. It was all against the government and the state of the country, folks. The people had enough. Yes, New Hobby saying it. And she's British. She's saying the same thing I was saying. It wasn't against any culture, race, creed, whatever. It was against the country. It was against Keir Starmer, which he won't be in office. I do believe New Hobby. I think he's leaving in September. And then people came in and made it like a race thing, you know. And then they questioned about my son's ethnicity and all that. I mean, when they try to throw you low blows. But you know, the views speak quite a bit for that live, actually. We got pretty good views on that, considering, you know. So yeah, that's kind of interesting in its own way. It tells me to show more stuff. It tells me to show more stuff what's going on in the country and Ireland too. And Ireland too. But I had permission, Georgette. I had permission. I already emailed him a day before because we knew on the 16th this was coming up. Ye didn't, but we knew. We want Starmer out. Thank you. New Hobby, I do believe he's in hiding at the moment and he will be resigning in September. He's nothing but fucked up this country and fucked up everything else. It was all about the government. It was not about culture, creed, nothing. But they tried to make it out that way. They tried to make it that way. Oh, those sick people always have to go at you, Susan. They are so unhappy in their own lives. I know, right? I know. Susan, it's so sad that so many people come in your channel and are so nasty to you. I guess those people have no life and have no love in their life. I know, right? I know, I agree with that too. Because I said I was moving away from drama lives, which this is going to be the last one. I had to come on and fix the stuff that was put out there on my son. I had to come on and correct that, because if I didn't come on and correct that, that wouldn't make me look like a good person. You know, what was, I know Purple wouldn't have known. She didn't watch the whole 4 hours. And the truth of the matter is, they went in and made it about Islam. Islam is not a culture, it's a religion. Okay? Let's get it right, folks. Let's get it right. Well, look, I'm gonna block you, fuckface, because you know what? I don't believe who you say you are, and you are gone. Bye bye, darling angel 2 fucking oh. Goodbye. I don't need to put up with you. I don't mind blocking people, because after showing that rally, I gained 200. What was it? 22 subs, new subs. Yeah, we're bringing the channel in a different light. If you're not with me, I don't. Well, don't be with me then. But we're gonna take. I'm gonna take this whole channel in a different light. I'm not gonna come on and just sit here talking with y'all, and you all putting me down all the time. I'm not bothered with that. I mean, you think that upsets me? Maybe it would have done 3 years ago, but not now. So it doesn't upset me now. I'm sorry, but you don't upset me anymore. Maybe once upon a time you would have, but not now. Thank God. Thank God I found my peaceful place. You know, thank God I found my happiness again for after 4 or 5 years of it. If you want to come in and put me down, go ahead. I mean, you cannot put me down more than I've been put down before. And I'm kind of like, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. I mean, and the way the way y'all pile into Purple, like, oh, this is the gospel truth. You know, Susan's son is a Muslim. No, he's not. He is no of no he's of no denomination. He will make that decision when he's of age. He's 13 now. He will make it when he comes of age. He can go whichever way he wants to go. That's his prerogative. That's what he's going to do. But at the moment, you're talking shit. You're going in and you're lying to Purple. You're bringing up a minor because I showed a rally. I mean, that's how low you fucking go. Is anyone bringing up any very young children? No, no, they're not. And even if I knew your young children's names, I wouldn't fucking mention them, because I'm not that fucking low. Ye go that low. I will not. I will not go that lower. Trust me. I am not fucking low like ye. If I knew people's children's names and they were underage, like my son is, I wouldn't go in fucking naming out that child. I wouldn't do it. Right? I am going to take this channel in a new direction. I have 110%. No, I brought up my son on this live, Georgette. Let's get this right now. I brought him up on this live because ye all ran into Purples, obviously at 3 o'clock UK in the morning time. And when I seen the live the following day, I was like, oh, well, damn, They're bringing up my son. They were saying he's Muslim. Muslim had nothing to do with a fucking rally. No one asked me what's Ali's religion. I would tell you straight up, he is out no domination. He doesn't practice anything right now. He can pick it when he's older. He is not. He don't even go to the mosque. His father don't even take him there. And these motherfuckers went in there, and of course, Purple wouldn't know any different. She was thinking what you were telling her was the truth, which is not the truth, because on the rally live, I never mentioned a damn thing, because I didn't know dumb fucks would go back and tell Purple a bunch of lies. So if he feel all right bringing up children, okay, go ahead. No, I'm not going to do cooking lives. I'm going to do more. I'm going to show more of the UK, and I'm going to show more of Ireland too at the same time. I'm gonna what's hot at the time, what's going on at the time. They're the kind of lives I want to do. I mean, for the live for the 16, we knew that was coming for weeks. I spoke about that. I said I wanted to do it. I've asked permission, and then people were coming in saying I was stream sniping when I had already emailed the guy and even paid him money to do what I did. Go fuck yourselves, really. So stop. I mean, really, you come in here and you cause a load of fucking shit for what? I'd rather be doing lives on different things than talking crap. I mean, shit. I call it shit talking, right? Because that's what it is. Anytime I go live, I want to bring something new to the table. And I know the UK people know what I not. The UK people know what I showed. I showed nothing. I didn't even show the when all the people marched and got to the stage and what was said on the stage. I cut it at that point. I cut it, and everyone on that damn stage, they were all from America. Okay, they were all from America. Make that make sense? And there was loads of American flags in there too, as well as Scottish ones, Israel ones, Irish flags. I mean, Irish flags and the Union Jack together. If you would ask me when I was a child, would that be unheard of? I would probably say yes. But now we're in the year 2006, 2026, right? So the whole Irish thingy, that's all out the window now. Forget about that. There was Polish flags there and everything. I cut it at the very end. I cut it where they got down to the stage. That's when I cut it. Because I knew the music was copyrighted. I have nothing against Muslims, Georgette. What made you ever think that I didn't got anything bad to say about Muslim? I'm curious. When I had an apartment in Ireland, I had a 3-bedroom apartment. I rent out rooms to Muslims, and then I had the same people coming in here on the day of that rally, telling me that I was fucking, this, that, and everything else. You don't know my life story. You really fucking don't. So that's why I find laughable. Yeah, I've rent rooms out before. Not now, but I did in Ireland. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yep. Sure fucking did. Had a great time too. Got on very well with all of them. Sure did. I rented out rooms. Yep. Awesome experience. Me and my daughter had our rooms. I knew them. I knew who they were. They were the nicest piece of people in the world. Got on great with them. No problems. We all had our jobs to do. That was it. And you're calling me a racist. I find that mind-boggling. Mind-boggling when you tell me that. I have lived and I've given birth to the father who was a Muslim. And you come in here and call me an racist cunt. You have no idea what you're even dealing with. You've none. Someone must have something against the Muslims because I know I don't. I don't at all. And all the Muslims I've met they're fantastic people. The most nicest people in the world, you know. So yeah. But you going in telling purple lies saying that my son was a Muslim. No, he's not. If he was, I would tell you he was, but he's not. He's not. He has no denomination. He can choose that when he's older, when he's of age. Yeah. So whatever you're saying in your little discords, she devil. Thank you because I thought it was just me. Now people like to come in and pick and choose, and because they don't like you, because you don't conform to what they want. Yeah, and I find it funny that we live in such a diverse country with different cultures all around us, and people are trying to say that I'm a racist, right? Really, because I should rally. Yeah, the U.S. have rallies almost every second day, don't they? They come out with their flags and they fight for what they believe in. This whole rally was to for the government. It wasn't about religion. It was about the government. I told you that when the rally was going on. I said this is not about culture. This is not about religion or culture. This is about the government. But other people had different plans. You know what? Cutest Punch. I don't even know why you're under that name, but anyway, I know that's Heather. Heather, there's no one. I'm coming back. What I'm doing right now is I'm coming back, and I am because in the last couple of days I didn't do it. I'm coming back, and I'm pinpointing what fucked up shit really happened in my chat that day when I was literally showing a rally. And it wasn't about fucking Catholics, and it wasn't about Protestants, and it wasn't about Buddhism, it wasn't about Islam, it wasn't about anything. It was a rally against the government. Bottom line. I mean, obviously it worked because the person who's in charge right now is going to stand down in September. And that rally literally broke the camel's back. But y'all came in and said to me it's about religion. And not only that, they went into Purple's channel and said that, how could I do that rally? My son is Muslim. Since when did I ever say he was Muslim? Never. Not once. I said he can choose whatever religion he prefers or he wants to do when he's of age. Right? And like he said, I have nothing against Muslims. You can find the most funniest Muslims out there. Honest to God, I've lived with them. I used to rent places in them, and I used to rent places in Ireland to them. So you're all like, what? I mean, really? This is the last time I'm going to come on and actually come on here and do a live like this, because these lives to me are not worth a damn. Honestly, they're not. You can defend yourself until the cows come home, but at the end of the day, everyone has their own mind made up. But you don't know me as Susan. You don't know me, okay? And for Bubble Butt, using my Susie name, the only one who calls me Susie is my fucking family, Bubble Butt. You dumb fuck. And if you think that gets to me, I prefer to be called Susie than Suzanne. Sounds like you had been waiting patiently, Susan, to go live to make your my miserable day better. No, my day's not miserable. That's the thing. It's not. But you gotta address the elephant in the room, don't you, she devil, at the same time? You know, when someone are putting out the wrong information on you, um, and on your child at the same time, you gotta address that and you gotta say, no, that's not right. Go ahead, Edward, ask me a question. I mean, why not, right? But I won't be doing lives like this. This is the last live I'm doing like this. You know, I'm not bothered. I really, honest to God, I get nothing out of doing these kind of lives. Go ahead, Heather. You asked me a question. What's your question? Before you start calling someone a racist, just think. Well, if that's the case, when you think about it, I think the whole of the UK must be do you not have you not answered? But is your son father Muslim? Yes, he is Muslim. But me and his father said that he would pick his own religion. Yep, there you go. Honest answer, Heather. So that's why we say until he gets older, he can pick his own religion, find his own way. Yep, me and Javad had a talk. Me and his father did have a talk about that. Actually, it's in the court documents as well, actually, too. So his father does not take him to mosque or anything. He doesn't go and do any of that crap. He doesn't do any of that at all. Ali will pick what Ali wants to be when he's older. And I think that's the best way. That's the best thing you can put on a child of his young age right now, which he's coming up to adults. I mean, he's 13 now. You know, Ali's going to pick what Ali wants to do. There's no one going to tell Ali what to do. If you think I'm bad with my mouth, well, you want to hear my son. Heather, that doesn't matter. It's up to children what they want to be when they get older. You know what I mean? I won't put any pressure on there. You know, I wouldn't. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. I wouldn't put any pressure if the children want to be Catholic when they get older, or they might venture off and not be anything for a while and then come back. That's gonna happen. But I think putting that on a child, I think, especially like with me, you have two different kind of people. You've a Catholic and then you have a Muslim, which are two different religions. You want to pick the child is at that point, the child should not be labeled. I should not label him a Catholic, or no, sure, he be labeled anything else. That's the best way I'll put that. I mean, he will grow his own mind in time, and he will pick that out, and he will be the best version of himself. That's all I'm going to say. And I know already what he's like, because you think that I can talk. Well, he has me like he can talk way better than me. He has like, if you think I'm good with anything, well, he's better than me, 100 times more. Hey, SR, how are you doing? These are the children of technology. I mean, they know everything. I mean, seriously, you know. Thank you, New Hobby. It is what it is. And actually, me and his father came to that agreement, and that's the way it has stayed. We don't push him either way. I don't push him to Christianity, and he doesn't push him to Islam. He doesn't take him even to Friday prayer. So that's his own decision when he gets of age. What do you mean, sure, Rocco? I know. Rocco, if you think my son will come in and lie to me at any point, you're mistaken. He wouldn't. Or no, would his father? Well, Heather, if that works for you, awesome. You know what I mean? Awesome. That's all I say. Okay, Rocco, fair enough. But me and his father are not going to push him at all. And I know everything he's doing. Everything. There's nothing I don't know what's going on. So there you go. That's what I wanted to say. It's not like anything bad, or it's not anything, anything at all. But people, when they go into other people's chats, they say one thing, but at the end of the day, they're not telling the person the truth. At the end of the day, I mean, I've seen what they said in Purples. I'm not saying Purple said it, but she was just reading out what people were saying in chat, and I thought, oh my God, they're lying to her. They are totally lying to her right now. Who is CJ and all these motherfuckers saying that my son is Muslim? Who the fuck are they? Did they ever meet my child? No. Are they ever going to meet my child? Not as far as I'm alive. Not if I'm alive. No, it's never going to happen. Never. Actually, my son said he went to Scotland one time and he said he couldn't stand it up there. Strange. Isn't that weird? His father drove him all the way to Scotland for a holiday and he fucking couldn't stand it. Didn't like it at all. Yeah, CJ then went into Purpose and said that my son was Muslim. Who told CJ my son was Muslim? Really, CJ? I mean, really? Like CJ? No, you don't. I've never once said in Discord my son is Muslim. Not once. Not once. I said he will pick out his own religion when he's older. Yeah, Addy hated it up there. He couldn't. He didn't like it at all. And I was the one who picked Ali as his name, but no one knows his middle name, and I'm not going to give it out. But it is very much an Irish name. I don't think you can get any more Irish than the second name I gave him. Plus, he has the Bennett name because I wasn't married. So, yeah. Like my daughter, she's the second name too. Don't lie. I never told you my son was a fucking Muslim. Never did. Don't lie. No. I always said he would pick out his own religion. I always said he would pick out his own religion when he's of age. Don't lie. Don't lie. Georgette, you're a fucking liar. And you were hardly even in my Discord. Hardly. So don't lie. Bring me the receipts where I said that. Give me the receipts where I said that and I'll believe it in. How about that? Georgette, you're a liar. You are. And you know you're lying. Give me the receipt where I wrote that down and said that to you. Because you know I never did. Right? You know, no, you know I never said that. No, never said it. There's no such thing as being part Muslim. You're either Muslim or you're not. So don't play dumbass, all right? Don't play dumb. I said he will pick his own religion when he's fucking older, so stop lying. And it's none of your goddamn business what religion he picks anyway in the first place. So no, stop lying. No, you did tell us. No, well, show me the receipt then. Where's the receipt? You are fucking lying, Georgette. You're a lying little fucking cunt. That's what you are. You are a goddamn liar. You are hardly ever in my Discord, Georgette. Hardly ever in there. The only time you were in there, as far as I remember, is when you decided to eat a fucking gummy. So, and then you got stoned and you didn't know what the fuck you did. So, yeah. Don't lie, Georgette, because I never really brought my son up all that much, especially about religion, because that was never really a fucking topic. So I think I know what I said. Y'all think that I was so fucked out of my mind that I didn't know what I was saying. Get alive. Show me the receipt. Show me the receipt. Yeah, show me the receipt where I said that, or you can fuck right off. Now, see, they're fucking liars. I always said that he would be his own denomination. No, little devil, no, I did not. So you're a liar too. I never said Ali was a Muslim. Never. He was never, we never did the Muslim things with him. Okay, so stop. Stop. He lived in Ireland for 2 years. And then he came back here to the UK with me and lived with me all the time. And the only school I remember him doing primary school in was a Christian school, if you want me to spell that fucking out for you. All right? Are you all right now, hon? Because bear in mind, I was left with Ali since he was 2 years of age. I brought him up. And he went to Christian school to be, if I want to spell that one out for you. He was the one who taught me how great that art, how to sing that. So stop lying. And if you go back and listen to any of my old lives, you'll hear me, if I sing that song on that live, you'll hear me singing, my son taught me how to sing that song. That is not a fucking Muslim song, little devil. Devil in disguise. You fucking liar, you. So keep going. Keep going. You lying fucking bitch. Anytime I sang how great the art, I always said my son, um, you said something about setting up a prayer tent in your dad's home. That's lies. Never did. See again, that's lies. A prayer tent? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me, little devil? I said something about setting up a prayer tent in my dad's home. I ain't never lived with my dad, you dumb fuck. What prayer tent you on about? So we set a tent up my dad's home. Really? That's a goddamn lie. See, this is how we can catch the liars out, because they're lying. Where are you getting your information from, little devil? I'm curious, where are you getting your information from? Are you getting from someone that you speak to who doesn't even know my son's second middle name? Probably you are. Yeah, that's a lie. I mean, you gotta laugh at that in a weird way. I mean, I'm gonna kind of find fun in that. Little devil, you're so full of it, man. You are really full of it. We sent a tent up my father's home. That never happened, little devil. I don't know who's filling you with gossip or where you're getting that from, but that never happened. Believe me. Fucking hell. No, little devil, that was never said in discourse. Stop lying. Stop. You know what? You're just a fucking lying bitch. You're just like you have someone in your ear right now going ink 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 ink. You know? No, you're a liar. Oh, okay. They're always talking about me in their Discord. Not surprised. I mean, my God, right? Because I don't use the Discord anymore. No, I don't have a Discord. If anyone thinks I have a Discord, I don't. I put everyone out of my Discord. I don't even go in there. So yeah. So a matter of fact, I'm not here alone. So there's that. Oh, don't worry. We'll read your little friends out. Yeah. So show me the proof, little devil, because you don't have any. I mean, seriously. He was in my Discord. No, it wasn't. I would never have said there was a tent set up in my father's home. I would never have said that. Who told you that? Who told you? Now be real. Who told you that, little devil? Who told you that? Who told you that, little devil? Because it wasn't me. I wouldn't say such a thing like that. So you're a liar. You are a fucking liar. You're a bona fide liar. That's what you are. No, I didn't tell you anything like that on voice call. Stop lying. Stop lying. Little devil, must be on speed right now because there's no one talked about setting up a tent in my father's home. Was this meant to happen? When? I would love to know. When exactly did that happen, little devil? Because I didn't spend very much time in Ireland and I went back to the UK. So when did that happen? It didn't. Because you're a liar. You are a liar. Little devil, you are a liar. There was no tent set up in anyone's home. You dumb fuck. You dumb fucking idiot. I'm not in her Discord, but I can imagine the way they come in here. I'm not she devil, I'm not in the Discord anymore. I kicked everyone out a long time ago, months ago actually. Months ago. I don't lie. I never yeah you did. You made that up. Stop. There was no tent set up in my father's home. Don't be so stupid. Stop. I mean, I love the way you try to bring my family into it. You know what I mean? But anyway, not they're not interested in YouTube. They don't give a fuck about YouTube. So you're wasting your time. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. But you're a fucking bona fide liar. That's what you are. You are a liar. You said that there was a tent set up in my father's home. That's a lie. That is such a lie. I mean, when Ali was back in Ireland for the 9 months that he was, yeah, that's a lie. And he lived with me in an apartment. He did not live in my father's home, so you're a fucking liar. Okay? So fuck off with that one. He lived with me in our own apartment. Yeah, where did you get my father's home? Why are you even bringing my father into it? I mean, that's laughable. We set up a tent, and he's in my yeah, right. You're dumb fucks. That's what I mean about you. You come in here, you fucking lie upon lie upon lie. Get screenshots if you can, but there's none there, obviously, because that was never said. No, Georgette, I get pretty nasty when I know people are fucking lying. It really bothers me when I know they're fucking lying. When me and Annie were back in Ireland for 9 months, we lived in our own apartment. We didn't go anywhere else. That was it. And for Little Devil to say that there was a tent set up in my father's home, that is so much fucking bullshit. That's fucking bull. Georgette, go fuck yourself, right? Go fuck off. Why you even in my chat? I'll never know. And Georgette, that's why Little Devil said I have people in here. Oh, okay. Georgette is one of your little minions. Try and make me look like the liar, but the real liars are you. There was no tent set up in my father's home. That's fucking stupid. Come back and tell me something new, little devil. Georgette, I was there for 9 months. You weren't. I think I remember that very fucking well. In fact, I do remember that very well. I know they're winding me up. I know. A prayer for him? A 2-year-old praying? Are you fucking kidding me? They don't even do that in Christianity to mind Islam. Oh my god. You're saying that a 2-year-old had a fucking tent at 2? Where did that come out of? You're telling me a 2-year-old doesn't even understand Christianity at 2 years of age to mind Islam? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fucking laughing till the tears are running out of my eyes. Dude, I mean, you can say I wasn't honest about this, that, and everything else, but I'm being very honest now. Susan never hated gummies, so there's a lie, another lie. You can't get gummies in the country, you dumb fuck. I never had them, so that's another lie. You blamed other family members. No, I didn't. There was no tent. What are you talking about? You're telling me a 2-year-old knows how to do namaz, which you probably don't even know what the word namaz means. But let me run with this for a minute. You're telling me a 2-year-old knows how to do namaz at 2 years of age? Fuck off, little devil. They don't even know how to do our Father. Give me a break. Never mind namaz. You're fucking dumb as you come. You know what I mean? So if no one believes Susan and saying that she's lying all the time, why be here all the time just to attack her? Is all they like to do. They love it, but they then the fair and the honesty makes you wonder. She devil makes you wonder, doesn't it? There was no prayer area, you fucking dumb twat. You twat waffle at 2 years of age. He wasn't even two, he was only coming up his 2-year old birthday. You dumb fuck. I find that funny. Oh, now we're taking the tent away, right? You're telling me a 2-year old can do namaz? You telling me a 2-year old can do? A 2-year old can't even tell you our Father who art in heaven, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, you're so funny. You guys are so funny. Oh my god. Hey Jill, how are you doing? I have people telling me my son was doing namaz at 2 years of age. Well, coming up to. He wasn't two yet. But I find it funny. Oh god. God, give me it's so funny. That's how stupid you fucker that's how stupid you really are. You fucking dumb fuck. Yeah, Jill, coming up to. He wasn't even two yet. They tried saying there was a, and he could do namaz at 2 years of age, which is an Islamic prayer, when he couldn't even do an Our Father. You know what I mean? It's fucking funny. Oh God. Oh God. In Islam, they don't make a child prayer at 2 years of age. Just so you know. Just so you know. All right? Okay? So stop making me laugh. Stop. This is meant to be a serious live right now, but it's turning into a joke because it's comical to me what you think you may know. Um, which goes back to the point, the only reason I came live is to correct what was said in Purpose Live was I was a racist and that my son is Muslim when in fact he's not Muslim. He's of no he is of no religion. He can pick his own religion when he's of age. Um, and that's the way he rolls today. When he's of age, he can pick whatever. He could be a Buddhist for all I know. You know what I mean? God knows. It's his own business. Um, and you dumb fucks, my son is gonna look at this and think it was the most funniest thing ever. When he comes over, I'm gonna show him this on, in YouTube studios, and I'm gonna lead him read the comments. You know what I mean? And he will just laugh his ass off. He genuinely will. He's 13 now. I mean, he's getting his personality. Now he's getting, he's coming into a young boy. Student stop. You can't go to a Christian school. You can become a Catholic whenever you want, no matter what age you are. Okay. Yeah. I don't know where you got that one from, my Grace, but you can become a Christian, a born again Christian. You become There's so many different things, and who knows? You mightn't want to be Christian at all. You might become a Buddhist or something. Who knows? I don't know. It's like saying to me, what's Melly gonna do next? I don't know. You gotta ask Melly that. He, but when Ali comes over, I'm gonna let him read this. I'm gonna show him in the YouTube studios, and I guarantee you he'd be busting his backside laughing at the comments. Because he does have a sense of humor just like me. He doesn't have a religion right now. It's up to him what he decides. But I can tell you from when he started primary school all the way up, he was Catholic. I wouldn't even say he was Catholic. He was Christian. He was the one who taught me how to sing. Oh Lord, my God. No, they were like, I kicked you all out of my thing. I kicked everyone out. I didn't want to be part of it anymore. It was toxic. It was horrible. My son was the one who taught me how to sing How Great Thou Art. So, yeah. So that tells you that he was going to, all the way up, he was going to a Christian school, I would say. Now, whether he comes that way or not, I don't know. He could go the other way. Who knows? I don't know. And you can be baptized and make your communion and christening at any age. There's no age limit to that at all. But I'm not going to put pressure on a young child. If they don't want to be that, they don't want to be that. I would like if you did, but I Can't say that he will be. I don't know. And that's being honest. I don't know. But yeah, when he was living with me, all that was up, he was in Christian school. Yeah, Heather, I'd be fine with that. I would be totally fine with that. If he chose that, I'm totally fine with that. That's my son at the end of the day, you know. Doesn't matter to me. I know I've read the Holy Quran in English at least 3 or 4 times, so I do understand that religion. So no, yeah, if he came that, I would be completely fine with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Why would I? If that's what he would feel and he chooses, I'd be totally fine with that. Why not? You know, I read that book at least 2 or 3 times in English. Not to mention I learned some words in different languages and whatnot. So Heather, I hope that answers your question. If he choose that, I'm totally fine with that. I know what it's all about. That's why we give him the free will of choosing what he wants. You're welcome. And don't mind Georgette up there. She's trying to speak for me when I'm saying the God's honest truth. If he choose that, I mean, I'm very supportive of him. Like I'm very supportive of my daughter. So there's no difference in that. Not at all. Whatever he wants, whatever, that's him, when he's of age. Oh, from Jill, I was doing a stream yard. I was doing a stream from a rally from the UK, and people were calling they were saying things about my child. There's no one drinking, Georgette. Maybe you are. I love the way people accuse me of doing that when maybe they're drinking themselves. I love that. I mean that's like, yeah. Those who point the finger, well, point it back at yourself. So being a tent set up in one of my family members' home, and that's all bullshit. I mean, that is so funny. Oh my god, I'll be laughing all the way tonight. No, Georgette, I didn't have any drink. Sorry, honey, to disappoint you. Maybe you had a few. Maybe you had a few drinks, right? No, you weren't only seeing what what Susan told online. I never once online said my son was 100% following the Islamic faith. I never said that. If anything, I said my son taught me how great thou art, which is a Christian song. Go back and listen. Go back. I mean, go back and go and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, right? Drag up alive and prove me wrong where I said that, because you're not going to find it because it never happened. Never happened at all. I said if he became Muslim when he's older, I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. And there you go, Pooh, twisting my words, right? You said if he was Muslim, I'm fine with it. Yeah, because I was asked if he gets older and he decides to become if you decide to be a Muslim, am I fine? Am I okay with that? And I said, yeah, I'm fine with that. So Pooh, stop twisting fucking words, Pooh Elizabeth. Um, stop. You, you're just like, what? What are you doing, Pooh? What are you doing, Pooh? You twisting words now? It doesn't take a fucking scientist to go back and listen to what I said. I never said that. Yeah, Jill, what is the big deal? They asked, they asked me a question. If my son, when my son gets older, and if he because I said he's out of no denomination right now, and they said if he gets older and chooses Islam, am I going to have a problem with that? And I said no. And now they're twisting it. That's what they're doing. And this is all stemming off the fact that I showed a UK rally for the government, and it's no big deal, but she lied and said that she didn't tell us he was Muslim. But he's not Muslim right now, you fucking idiot. I was asked the question when he gets older, and he said if he chooses to go to the Islamic route, would I have a problem with that? And I said, fucking no, Georgette. So stop lying. Stop lying, you dumb fuck. There's no such thing as being part Muslim, Jill. They're either Muslim or they're not, and he's of no denomination. And yes, his name is Ali, but you don't know the second name. That's very Irish. No, I didn't. Never did. I said he was mixed race, but I never said he was Muslim. No, Heather, I didn't say you twisted. I said the rest of them did. You asked me a question, and I said I wouldn't have no problem with that, and they all twisted it. They all twisted it. So, Jack, go fuck yourself. You're talking about a young child you are never going to meet, never going to see, never going to even breathe the same fucking air. So shut the fuck up, all right? And neither will your little minion friends ever fucking see him neither, because they don't want nothing to. He wants nothing to do with them neither. So shut the fuck up. You think you can come in there and tell me about my child? Who the fuck are you? Have you kids? Have you kids, Georgette? Do I tell you about your kids? No, I don't. Do I tell you what they should and shouldn't do? No, I don't. So don't come in there and tell me nothing about mine. Oh, well, look, no one told you he was fucking Muslim, okay? Stop. Just stop. Why don't you go and ask Ali, is he Muslim? Go and ask him. He'll tell you no. I don't know what I want to be yet. But no, stop. No one wants to meet him. No, he don't want to meet your sorry fucking ass. You dumb fuck. He's too good for you. Let me tell you that right now. What are you, 50 fucking odd or some shit? He's only a 13-year-old young boy learning his way in life. And you're trying to turn around and fucking put him down? Go fuck yourself. You dumb fucks. You're never going to meet him. Even if I had the opportunity to leave you meet him, I would never leave you meet him because you're not worth it. I'm a bad mother. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, why is that, Pooh? Pooh, why is that? I'm a bad mother. Are you a mother, Pooh? I'm a bad mother. Since when? Since when? Pooh, since when am I a bad mother, you dumb fuck? No one wants to meet him. You're never going to meet him. You're talking about a child who doesn't give a flying fuck who you are. Yeah, you can come up. They're talking about a minor. Hold on, that's wrong button. I didn't get the permission for internet to talk to my son. They don't even know his middle name, you dumb fuck. They don't know where he lives neither, to be honest. So, yeah, go fuck yourself with that, Pooh. I never give out my son's address. I never give out his middle name. You're not going to find him. Jill, you can turn off your camera. There you go. Hey, Jill.
Hi. I'm just really confused as to what difference it makes if somebody's Muslim. I don't know what the rally was.
Okay. The rally for the UK was called Unite the Kingdom, right? And it was about getting the prime minister out because he's doing a really bad job, and he's actually resigning in September of this year because of it. And when I was playing that as it was happening, everyone came in and they all called me a racist and all this. They brought every fucking religion into me as you can possibly think of. And I was like, this is not about religion. This is about the UK and what's going on in the UK. I know the Americans, you throw rallies all the time. You take out your flags and you're off and you're doing your rally, right? Well, that
Right.
happened in the UK. And I did do that I did do that. And then suddenly then they were all coming in saying, well, your son is Muslim. And I said, well, who told you my son was Muslim? Me and his father said that he can pick his own religion when he's of age. Bottom line, that's actually written on court documents as well. And at the moment, he has just been a young boy, a young 13-year-old boy who is learning life. That's it. Nothing else. And they all come in and they all had to ask me a question, would I feel any way different if Ali became Muslim? I said, no, not at all. He's my son. I love him anyways, no matter what. You know, it's ridiculous. And then what they try doing is they're turning their bullshit into whatever they can get.
Well, how did that rally turn into race if it was not about race?
It wasn't about race at all. It was about you had, I'll tell you, Jill, you had Irish flags there, you had the Union Jack there, you had the St. George's flag there, you had the Scottish flag there, you had the Israeli flag there, you had the American flag there, you had all these flags, just doing a peaceful protest. And it turned out to be 110% peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers what turned out for that rally was 2 million.
Wow.
Yep. And
But it wasn't a race thing.
no, it was about politics. It was about the carry on of the prime minister who we have, and actually Donald Trump doesn't even like this prime minister, to be quite honest. And he's deciding to step down in September of this year now because of that rally.
Okay.
And where did all this come into of being a race thing? I guess it's because behind the whole setup of it all was the Metropolitan Police, and Tommy Robinson was running it. But when it got to the stage, what I did was I cut it. I stopped it at that point because they were playing like copyrighted music. In other words, I didn't want to be hit with a copyrighted fucking song. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he said he thanked the Metro. Tommy went up there and he said he thanked all the police. He thanked for all their support. He told everyone go back in a proper manner and do not cause trouble. Right?
Okay.
There was like 6 people arrested. Only 6 out of 2 million.
Wow.
Yeah. And we had on stage like people from all over America on there supporting this guy.
So how did your son, being or not being Muslim,
Right.
brought into this chat today?
When I did that 4-hour live, showing the whole rally.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony. When I shown that rally, people didn't, because I got off, right? People went into purples and they were telling purple the wrong thing. They were saying that's against Islam and that's against all these Muslims. No, the Muslim people were at the sidelines giving out food. All right, so they made it in. So what we're talking about, it was a rally, and the Muslims were giving out food to the people who were there, and they tried to say it was a racist thing. And then what they said, went into purples, and purple didn't know. They went into purples and said, oh, Susan's son is a Muslim. She should be ashamed of herself. And I said, no, my son is not Muslim. He's not of any denomination. He will become what he wants to become when he is of age, bottom line.
Huh.
And Heather asked me a question. Would I be disappointed or something like that if my son was Muslim? I said, no, not at all. He's my son.
See, I don't know much about it, but I thought Muslim was I didn't know it was a religion. I thought it was a race. What
No,
race? What race is that?
there is no. See, here you go. When you think of Christianity, is that a race or a religion? It's a religion.
It's a religion, but what race is
Muslim
he?
is a religion. It's not a race.
Right, but what race is his dad? Where is he from?
Oh, he's raised as Pakistani, but religion is
And that's a Muslim country.
right, right. But that's why me and his father decided not to press Ali. We wanted him to pick out what he wanted to do himself when he becomes of age.
I gotcha now. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Well, did you hear that there was a shooting at a mosque yesterday in California?
I did.
I
You know what? I was told that. And I was there thinking, people were calling me a racist for showing the rally, but yet then in America, there was actually a shooting on a mosque
yeah,
in California.
yeah. And it was a school for pre-K to third grade.
Right, for probably Islamic
Thank
children, right?
um yeah.
Right.
Thank God no children were shot.
Well, see, that would be called a racist because they went after. But see, when you think about it, is it a racist? No, it would be, I don't know, a religious orientated kind of thing. Because religion is not a race. It doesn't define what race you come from. It's only a religion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a religion. Now we get it. Okay, so Muslim is
Religion,
a
religion is
religion.
religion is not a race. It's a religion.
It's a religion. Yeah.
With a race is Irish, English, Scottish, American. That's all a race. You know, that's all different. You know what I mean? So I wanted to come in here today because when I went back and I looked at purples, they after me doing the rally race, the rally thing, I seen a bunch of them going in there saying, "How can Susan do that? Her son's a Muslim." I have never said my son was a Muslim. I said he gets to choose what he wants to do when he's older. You know, and it just went downhill from there, Jill, to be very honest.
Hmm. Wow.
Hey, Tony.
She wants a link.
Oh, no, she's up there already.
Oh, hi, Tony.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Oh, we're good. How are you doing?
Doing good.
I
Good.
can't stay up long. I haven't taken a shower yet, and I have my granddaughter's kindergarten graduation tonight.
So, Jill, you were saying that there was a shooting in a Islamic school. Is that correct? In California?
A mosque, yeah, a
Oh, it was a
mosque.
mosque. Well, that's a holy place,
Well,
see.
well, they were saying a mosque, but it was a school too, I guess.
All right.
Because they were saying mosque, but it was a school also, pre-K
Oh,
through third grade.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, what you have there is it's a mosque, but the grades, the young third grades and whatnot, were going to that mosque. I get what you're saying. Whereas the Ali's father doesn't even do any of that at all with him because he wants him to choose whatever he wants to choose when he's old enough. My son doesn't even go to the mosque, and he's 13 years of age.
And your son goes to a private school, right?
Yeah, he goes to a proper private nice school. Yeah, yeah.
Is it religious or no?
No, there's no denomination, none.
Mm.
And his father doesn't take him to mosque or nothing either. No. And that's fine. I mean, that's
No,
Andy's.
you're too different.
Wow.
And I hope none of those children got hurt in that shooting in
No,
California.
there was no children hurt. They said it was the two shooters, I believe, and the security guard out front were deceased, and then I think two adults inside.
Oh, they unalived themselves.
No, the security officer outside unalived.
They got them. Okay.
The two outside, I don't know how the two inside. I guess there was a lot of bullets flying around and got two adults inside or something.
That's really sad.
There's a Christian school, Maya's saying.
What you saying, Tony Love?
Maya said it's a Christian school, Jill.
Oh, they said it was a mosque.
Jill, can you look that up very quickly and see that which it is? Yes, it's a Christian school. My address is saying it's a Christian school.
They said it was a mosque with
Hey, Frank.
all day yesterday they were saying it was a mosque, and it was
Oh, really?
yeah, it was a
Really?
mosque.
Hi, Ray Ray.
Hi, Ray Ray.
How you doing, lovely?
Oh, she said Susan's son goes to a Christian school.
Oh,
When he lived with me, yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, they were teaching Christianity in the school he was going to, my grace, but that's just the way it is. It wasn't Catholic neither, by the way. Just so you know. I can tell you it was a form of Christianity, but it wasn't Catholic. But it didn't matter to me, you know. Frank, don't talk to Ray Ray like that, please.
Frank, are you being devilish?
Yeah, you said on Ray Ray not nice things.
Yeah, I watched your last live.
Oh, the rally one, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't about culture. That wasn't about religions. That was about the government.
Yeah.
Bottom line, he's resigning in September. The UK had enough. They had enough of him. I mean, in all fairness, Trump doesn't even like him, so that speaks volumes. It's kind of having like, your last president. What was his name? Biden. Well, we
Yeah.
kind of have a Biden over here right now.
We have all kinds of school shootings, Walmart shootings.
That's crazy.
We have a lot of them.
Yeah, that's crazy. And everyone coming in here telling me what I said and what I didn't say. If you look back at any of my old lives, I've always said my son taught me how to sing, how great thou art. My son was the one who taught me that song. I've always said that. I've always kept religion away from it, you know. And if
Yeah.
people want to come in and say something different because I showed a rally the other day, go ahead, do it. I don't care. I really don't. And this is probably going to be the last kind of, we would call this a drama life. I'm kind of moving away from all this. I want to do different things. I want to show things what are going on in the UK. I want to show things what are going on in Ireland. You know. Yeah, no, I can understand that too, She Devil. You know, it is what it is, but it's better than what you did have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was like not there continuity wise.
Yeah, no, I think he was too old, to be honest.
Yeah, he's being held up by strings.
Mm, definitely. But
And
I'm not even gonna touch what goes on in America because people say, "Who the hell do I think I am?" So I'd rather do the UK and Ireland because that's what I'm very much familiar with. And like I said, this is the last time I'm gonna come on. And the next time I go live, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna do lives again because I am, but I'm going to have topics. I'm going to have things I want to show. Hey, corn dogs, how you doing? Um,
hey, corn dog.
Whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, don't fucking hit the button. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do what you want on your channel.
Because sitting here doing these kind of talking lives and being, it's just, to me, it gets to the point where it's boring. To me, it's boring, you
Yeah.
know. And I like to show things and I like to, that's what I want to do. I'm not only going to do the UK, I'm going to show Ireland too. I'm going to show the best of Ireland. I'm going to show great things. That's what I want to do. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys, like who live in America, would like to see what's going on in the UK, what's going on in Ireland.
Spitfire.
Hey, Lady Spitfire, how you doing, lovely? Yeah, my grace, this will be the last round. I only came on here to address what the lies you had put in Purple's chat about my child. I don't think that I didn't watch it the following day because I did. And it was very much uncalled for. He's a minor. He's not even like fucking 18 years of age yet. And you people are talking about him, saying that he's this and he's that. And don't tell me what is. I'm his mother. Without me, he wouldn't be here. So stop with that bullshit. I mean, stop. You don't think that I don't know what's going on every fucking day? I know everything.
Oh, it's raining here. It's rained every night for the last 4 nights.
Oh, really? Oh, so you're having bad weather, Tony Love?
Yeah, storms.
Are you going to get any good weather coming your way?
Hopefully there'll be some coming. Then I'll get out and start doing things. But when
Yeah.
it's raining and it's chilly outside in the 50s, no, I'm not going outside. I'm staying here.
I'm just reading something right now. When I go quiet like that, I'm reading. She Devil, I do agree with you 50% on that. I've seen mistakes, but look, I'm not even going to try and touch on American politics because people will say to me, shut the fuck up, you're not American. And fair play, you know what I mean? It's kind of fair play. I'm better off staying away from all that.
Yeah. Yeah. America isn't everything that it puts out to be.
No, I know. I know that too. Believe me. My God. Neither is Ireland or neither is the UK. But I don't, what I even said,
You
what I
bring
want to do is I
it.
want to show the good of both countries. I don't want to show, oh my God, this is happening here. Look, have a look at this. I want to show the best of both countries. Yeah, no, I don't realize that we're fun and people come in and start shit. Yeah, I know. Oh, Jill dropped off.
Yeah, America is a shithole, but it's the best shithole. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even, go there with the whole American thing. I want to show. I mean, I'm curious to think that a lot of people would like to see what's going on here in the UK. I had a great number in here for the rally that time. Um, mm, Not thinking that they would bring my child into it, and that's exactly what they done. And he had nothing to do with that at all, nothing.
Yeah, I think I heard that on purpose.
Yeah, my son's name was mentioned in the whole shebang.
Did Jill drop down?
Um, Here's what I say on that. They can give my son's first name, but they can't give me his middle name because they don't know it. It's very Irish. It's a very, very Irish name, and so his second name is obviously Bennett because I was never legally married. So with Melanie, I wasn't married with her neither. So say what you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I don't want to hear it called out. Don't F with Buckeye. You've been told. Corn dogs, behave yourself, please. Leave Ray Ray alone. Honestly, leave her alone.
She got a phone call and got booted.
Yeah. No, that's all right, Jill. Not to worry. I'm not gonna stay on too long, anyways. I've been on how long? I've been on this damn channel 2 hours. I've been on here 2 hours something. Just wanting to, I would say, release what I had to release, and at the end of it, I mean, I heard people saying that there was a tent set up my father's fucking house, which is bullshit. That never happened. Um, it's just ridiculous. I mean, they're literally going to the point where it's absolute ridiculous crap what they're coming out with. Just leave a 13-year-old child alone. He will choose his own religion on his own good terms. I don't care what religion he goes to. If he goes to Islam, Christianity, Buddhist, anything at all. I don't care. He's my son at the end of the day. I'm going to love him no matter what. That's not what matters, Tony Rice.
Yeah. Like
Doesn't
my
matter.
parents let me choose. They
Right.
send us to different churches. They
Yeah.
come get you on a bus and let us choose what kind of religion.
Yeah. Whichever one you want to go to, leave them do it. They have that freedom of
My
choice.
family was Catholic and Baptist and Pentecostal. The Pentecostal ones is what would freak me out.
I don't even know. Well, I'm technically Catholic, so
They
but
wear long
I
dresses
I
and
do have that open
long.
mind saying my son could pick this religion or that one or this one or it could be Buddhism or it could be whatever out there. He can pick whatever. I mean, the world is his oyster. At this point in time, and no one here on YouTube should be fucking questioning that at all. And why do I bring a minor up when I was only showing a rally against the UK government? It was a rally against Frank. Stop, Frank. Stop. I see what you're doing. Stop, Frank. People have the freedom of choosing what is good for them. You know, Frank.
Yeah.
Stop.
Be
Frank,
nice, Frankfurt.
can you ask Frank to be nice because he's being pretty rude to people in chat.
Frankie boy.
Tony, he might listen to you, love. I don't know. He don't listen to me.
Be nice, Frank. Charlie likes sympathy, empathy.
Tony, I was going to say, did you not find that the days are getting longer and the nights are getting shorter now?
Yeah, I usually go to bed about 7:30 because
So do I. My time. So do I.
it's like just boring and
Yeah, you go to bed because you don't know what to do.
because I don't know what to do, so I go to bed pretty early.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I miss out on the nighttime streams.
It's funny because I go to bed at the same time you go to bed at, and even I was saying to someone, when I'm going to bed, it's still kind of bright out. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
normally in the winter time, that would be nice. But what's going to happen, Tony, is we're going to stay a bit longer and go to bed later. And when the winter comes in, then we're going to find it hard again.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because we'll be so stuck on the winter times, and then we have to go back to no, sorry, we're so stuck on the summer times, then we have to go back to the winter times, and we won't know what to do with ourselves. You know,
yeah,
before you know it, it's gonna be dark. You know, in the winter, which I bloody hate. Yeah,
yeah. It gets darker faster.
I like 4:30, 4:45 in the evening. So yeah, it's crazy. I mean, life is crazy, and we all go through it, Tony. And always remember, I'm always here for you. And you have me on my Facebook. If you want me there, I'll be there.
Yeah.
So, did you get up to anything fun today, Tony?
No, I slept pretty much all day. It's been raining and storming here.
Oh,
And
okay,
it's
yeah,
only like 50 degrees.
yeah. Best thing is turn on TV, watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
Get something to eat, watch a movie. You'll be all right.
I've been watching 48 Hours on YouTube
Yeah,
documentaries.
is that the on a live documentaries? Like 48 hours before they find a person who unalive someone.
Dang.
Is that what you're watching?
No, it was just 48 Hours documentaries of crimes over the years.
Oh, okay. Tony, did you ever watch about the Idaho 4?
No, I've never watched about the Idaho
I think
4.
you should. There's lots of good crime channels out there. I think you should watch that. I believe that he did it at the starting of it, but now I'm kind of thinking I don't think he did it.
Yeah,
I
I've
Yeah,
never.
they're trying to say he didn't kill 4 people in 4 hours, and then people are coming out saying it was a cleanup and everything. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, okay. I believe that he did do it. He did plead guilty to do it as well. But you also he didn't do an alimony or whatever we call it. I could be pronouncing that wrong. He didn't say how, why, or what he did. He never said a damn word. Um, and then you have the innocent projects looking at that too. So I kind of like watching them channels. If I'm watching channels, I will watch them. You there, Tony? Tony? Tony.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you can. Now I can. Yeah. What happened?
I don't know. Probably my phone
Yeah.
isn't charged all the way.
No. Okay.
Now I watched the Murdoch murders on Netflix.
Is that any good?
Yeah, it's good. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they turned it into a movie.
Yeah.
It
Must watch.
wasn't a documentary.
Must watch all that. I do like watching all that stuff. That's what I find myself doing quite a bit. Watching stuff.
You know, like true crime movies.
Yeah. Or real life situation stuff. I don't like watching that fake crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like
I
watching the
like
real stuff.
documentaries.
Yeah.
I'm really into those. Or true story movies.
Yeah. The true stories. Yeah. I'm like that too. Um, have you watched anything? Have you anything set for tonight to watch?
Just 48 hours murder mysteries.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's really good. That
They
is
got
really
like
interesting.
two parts to it. On each one you see.
Yeah.
But I like the Crime to Remember. That's on Tubi.
I don't have to be. I don't. Not that I think of. No,
Or
I don't.
Tubi.
Not in the UK.
And that was a good one because the crimes went back to 1922 and up.
Do you know what one I think was really interesting? Who killed? Who unalived Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah, I'm on that one. I think the Kennedys had something to do with it.
Yeah, I
She's
think so
about
too.
to tell, she's about to tell all their dirty secrets.
Yeah,
Bobby and John
she was with two
were
of them.
with her. She was with both of them.
Yeah, I think they were senators at that time when that went down, more or less.
Yeah.
So that's a really interesting one, Tony.
And she was also afraid that she was going to be put in a mental ward like her mother. So she was going through mental things at the same
Hmm.
time.
But she was absolutely beautiful looking.
Hmm.
Did not ever see the Met Gala when Kim Kardashian wore the Marilyn dress. She destroyed it.
Yeah. I seen that when she did it. There's no way she could have fit in that
No,
dress.
because that was meant for a totally different size and everything body. You know what I mean?
Marilyn was a size 14.
Yeah. And she wouldn't have had that big ass or nothing like that. You know what? She didn't like.
That
'Cause
big ass Kardashian has. Oh my goodness.
yeah, I think she destroyed that dress actually.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they let her wear it. That's like a very iconic dress. That was a dress she sang "Mr. Happy Birthday, Mr. President" in,
Yeah.
and you can tell when Marilyn's wearing it, it was totally designed for Marilyn's body, and no two people's bodies are the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, that big ass. Yep, Frank is on it. Frank is on it. But Frank, you need to be nice to people who come into chat. Don't be rude to Ray Ray and them. See, Frank's all right when he wants to be, you know.
Yeah, Frank's a good boy.
Yeah, but you gotta be a little bit nicer when people are in chat, Frank.
Hmm.
Tony, you ever gonna do a live again, or are you tired of it?
I am. I've just been sick and not feeling good, so I haven't been doing them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one soon.
When you're ready, you wasn't rude to Ray Ray. I think you are a little bit, Frank. Just leave well enough alone. But anyway, look, I don't know. This is the last live I'm gonna do like this because other than that, I want to do different kind of lives.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do about what's going on in the countries and stuff like that. I won't not do America because a lot of people tell me who do I think I am, and I don't want to be that kind of person. So I'm going to do. I reside in the UK. I've resided in the UK for over 20 years now, but I am Irish, so I'm going to do Irish stuff too.
Yeah.
So I think I have my leg in both places there, to be quite honest, and I've opened up X as well. So I have X. So I can screen share from X even when things are gonna hopping up over there,
Yeah.
which will be almost my own content, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, look, Tony, I wish you the best, love, and you hit me up on WhatsApp or Facebook whenever you want. I'll always be there for you. I'm gonna get off here now because I've been on for 2 hours and 48 and whatnot going.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, Susan.
All right, lovely. Thank you for coming on.
So,
You take
bye.
care, sweetheart. You take care. So, and all the people who wanted to come in and attack me today, well done. You didn't get me. You're not going to upset me. I'm going to sleep very well at night knowing what I needed to say. These lives are not going to happen like this anymore much because I'm not really interested in just coming on live and shooting off my mouth. Because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You have people coming in line saying there was a tent set up in someone's house when that never happened. Yeah, so you know, but I think what they did to Purple was really fucking shady, to be honest. Going in saying that my son is this and my son, a 13-year-old boy. Anyways, look, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Hey, September, yeah, I watched the replay, love. I'm gonna get ready to get off. And September, I'm sorry that people were rude to you on the day I was showing that rally. That rally was about the UK, the government of the UK, and the Prime Minister of the UK is resigning in September. Funny enough, September, your name is. He's resigning in September. That rally was for him. It wasn't because of religion. It wasn't because of anything like that. The way people tried to say it wasn't like that. And and I just apologize for the people who were at you that day. I asked them to leave you alone, but who listens to me these days? Then September they started bringing up my son, and they went into Purple and said, "Well, who's she to show a rally like that when her son is Muslim?" Not once did I ever claim to say my son was Muslim. Not once. I said that my son taught me the song "How Great Thou Art," and I said that for years. You only have to go back and look at it. I have said that for years. Because when he was with me, he went to a Christian school. So what we decided to do was, me and his dad, we said he can pick out whichever religion he wants to pick out when he's of age. That will be that's up to Ali. That is completely and utterly up to Ali. He is not of any denomination right now. Oh, stop. Look, corn dogs, I can't condone that you're saying that to Jill because that's not right. Corn dog, stop it. All right, I'm getting off. I don't have no. I can't play my going out intro because I'm using the free StreamYards because it has gone up to $88 per month right now, and I like to kind of try and save my money because I do live on my own, and I gotta pay my bills more or less. I didn't pay any attention to what it was all about. If it was a racist, I definitely don't agree with that. Anyways, yeah, no, it wasn't a racist. It was about it was about the government. Being honest, it was genuinely about the government. And we knew, I mean, a few people who I talked to, we were talking back and we were saying we were getting ready for, this rally. And I had already contacted the guy who I was streaming off of, so he would allow me to use that stream. And I actually paid him some money so I could use that stream. And people were coming and saying that I was stream sniping and all this bullshit. That live is still up today, guys. It's not going to be taken down, okay? It's not. It's not. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to watch some TV and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. I had to come on only because I seen when I woke up the following morning because Purple, her lives would be, I would say, I know Purple thought I came on really early. That wasn't early in the UK hours. That was not early in the UK hours. That was at a really good, that was like 12, maybe half 1, 2 o'clock in the evening, my time. It might have been really early in her time. And that's okay, anyone can make that mistake. But it was what happened afterwards was what made me want to come on and set the record straight right now. And I had a lot of people coming in here lying to me saying I said this and I said that, and saying that my son had a tent and all this bullshit, and he wasn't even fucking 2 years of age. Give me a break. Anyways, I'm going to say good evening to everybody because I know it's probably evening time. Your time is coming into our... we're at 2:49 right here in UK time. So I'm going to get off and I'm going to watch some TV. And when I come back on, I'll probably come back on and I will be doing something very similar onto what I want to do. I don't want to do these streams where it's only me sitting up here and you're attacking me. I don't want to do that. I have better plans for this channel. Trust me that. With saying that, peace out, good luck, and take care, everybody. Good night. And I have no outgoing intro because I'm on the free StreamYard. Sorry about that. Good night, everybody.